Hey everyone, Johnny here with another video another message, right? So what I want to talk about is like kind of a continuation. I mean, is that how you call it, right? like more of a continuing of last video. You remember in the last video I was telling you why you need to be selfish, why you need to always keep yourself first and put yourself first on everything. So in this video, what I'm trying to do is I want to like go deeper on why you always need to be quiet and keep stuff to yourself. And just like if you want to tell something to other people, you really need to be careful and you really need to make sure that those people are people that are not going to gossip, are people that are not going to talk bad behind your back, and are people that are going to just throw everything away, though, right? Because right now we live in a world that is full of snakes. We live in a world that just like they just want to make you feel bad. They just want to turn out your dreams. There's a quote that says that if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. This comedian, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey says that a lot. So that's the thing. I would suggest that you always try to maintain everything to yourself mostly. If you're not sure to tell it to maybe one or two people, just keep it to yourself. It's not worth it just to be like, like a megaphone, or like if you have a microphone on and telling everything to everybody. Like I know some pretty close people that once they got something going on in their life, they start telling every single person they know. Which is kind of ridiculous though. I see it from my perspective that those type of people do not have respect for themselves and for their privacy. You need to keep stuff confidential. If you don't keep those type of things, very important things like maybe projects, maybe a trip that you're gonna do, maybe this job that you're trying to get, this business you're trying to start, then I'm gonna tell you right now that is not going to go the way you want it to go. Because you need to protect the energy around it. You need to be careful with it. And you need to always specify just to yourself. Remember, you are your best friend. You are your best person out there to accomplish your dreams for yourself, because nobody is going to give you anything. So what you really need to do is just continue grinding, continue visualizing what it is that you want, and can always keep it to yourself. Whatever you believe in might be, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, the ether, however you want to call it. In my case, I call it God. Sometimes I also use the universe, where I say that God moves the universe in order for you to accomplish things, right? So pray, though, do some kind of inner work, like meditate, close your eyes, do breathing exercises, and keep moving forward. Don't let any of these people kill your dream, because they're not deserving of that. They're not. That is why I encourage you 1000% to keep stuff for yourself. And what I mean by this is that don't even tell your mom, don't tell your dad, don't tell your cousins, don't tell your brothers, don't tell anybody. When you accomplish what you want to do, or when you're about to do what you want to do, let the results make the noise. That is the best feeling of all. When you let the results make the noise, when you just keep flowing, when you flow smoothly, you surely know that nothing's gonna stop you. That's the thing though. Because, again, if you don't know how to put yourself in front of things. If you don't know how to manage the stuff that is going on around you, and you want to do more stuff, but instead of keeping it to yourself, you're just spreading everything, then I'm here to tell you, lots of bad stuff are coming their way. Coming from their way to your way. So that is something that you have to be very cautious about. That is something that you need to be accountable. That is something in which I will say that you even need to take notes. Take notes, write down what it is that you want to do. Always try to do the best that you can. Never hurt anybody. Always do positive. Always do the best that you can. There's sometimes that you say, oh man, I think at that time I could have done more. Maybe if back in the day I could have started those things. I'm here to tell you that don't blame yourself for that. Don't blame yourself, because at that time you probably did not have the mindset that you have today. At that time you probably did not have the maturity. You didn't have the knowledge that you probably have today, though. So that is why you don't have to hurt yourself. Don't go hard on yourself. Yes, you need to talk to yourself, and you need to tell to yourself that maybe there's stuff that you could have done any other way, but at the time, that is the best that you could have done. Even though you were going to these type of moments that maybe the only thing you had to do, you were doing it, was just crying and just thinking about what you were going to do next. I think that was the best you could have done. Then that gave you strength, and that strength, you made it something that has a meaning today, which is very valuable. And that is why, again, I tell you, why you cannot tell anything to anybody in these times, because there's always some poison to throw out. And as I'm telling you, there's going to be just a very, very few percentage of people that are going to be telling you, they're going to encourage you to be better, they're going to encourage you to go for it, they're going to encourage you to become a good version or a greater version of yourself, and that will motivate you, that they will even inspire you to become better. But again, there's going to be people as well that are just going to throw you off. They're gonna make you mad. They're gonna make you sad and upset. And that is why you need to be very careful when you have any plans in your mind, because you know the plan is valuable. The plan has a lot of meaning. So don't just be out there spreading anything. Why? You are the king, you are the queen of this story. So don't let anybody fool you. Don't fool yourself as well by just going out there and spreading the things that maybe you plan on doing, because people cannot see it. You have it on your head because you already planned it, and you know that you have the abilities and capabilities to accomplish those goals, those dreams, that you can literally do anything you want. And that is something to be proud of, because not everybody has even that ability, that skill, that at least that willpower to just visualize yourself in another situation. And I'm talking about, like, you can see how I'm living right now, that I don't even have, the only ceiling that I have is the ceiling of my car in which I'm laying right now. You can see the little pillow right here in my back, which I'm resting my head right now. So that is it. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna just keep it through here to let you know to never give up. Be careful who you tell your dreams. Of course, make a list of the things that you want to accomplish and maybe how you can accomplish. Because sometimes it's just having planting the little seed in your mind, and then after that, you're gonna find a way eventually of how you can accomplish that the best way possible. Because let me tell you, God acts in very mysterious ways, but those are the best ways. Because sometimes you might plan to do something a certain way, but the thing might go another way, and then after that is when it goes another way, that is when you find the answer that you were looking for. But that's gonna be everything. I appreciate you. I love you. The best energies. Remember to always click the like button, comment what you think about, subscribe, share this with anybody that might need these words. Just remember that you're worth it. Big hugs.